a simple and profound way of understanding. Somebody's got a very big sneeze here. A simple and profound way of understanding vibrations. Guys, this is Eric Ho here, and in this episode today, we have just crossed the border and we are here in China. So first of all, I'd like to say welcome to China, and I'll give you a quick show reel to have a look. Guys, so very quick sneak peek. I mean, it doesn't really give you the whole essence of China. By the way, all social medias are off right now, so those of you who are following me on my Instagram stories will notice that I kind of tuned out with the moment we got to Hong Kong, and I can't log into Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, can't log into anything right now. So we're gonna have to head back to Hong Kong to upload this for you tonight. Guys, anyway, let's get back to the topic. So vibrations, understanding vibrations, and how do you actually raise your frequency? What is this whole thing about? Why do a lot of people talk about consciousness and the laws of attraction and awareness, and how does this shift, and what difference does it make to actually shift your vibrations, and what's the fastest ways to do it? Now, first of all, I think it's nice to start off by just understanding vibrations, okay? Now, vibrations is nothing but understand its energy, because this is nothing so woo-woo out there or so crazy or so spiritual, because even at school, we learned that everything is vibrations, energy is everything, everything is energy. So it's very easy to digest. But then the real question is, how do you actually these guys are quite loud here. This is what happens when you're in the village, right? So I forgot what I was saying. So the thing is, there's a very simple and profound way to understand it in the terms of tuning into vibrational radio frequencies. Okay, you heard that right, but we're gonna get into it straight after the show reel. First off, show reel, hit it.
People have today, isn't that they're struggling? Isn't that they can't get out of their shit? It's because the shit that they're in isn't big enough. And why I say that is because if that shit was big enough right now, if the people had a gun pointed to their head, they would actually get their ass moving. Always understand that emotions is what leads to motion. It's energy in motion. So if your emotional drive is not strong enough, you're not gonna do anything to get out of it.
Ooh, guys, okay, so first of all, understanding radio frequencies. How has this got to do with radio? How has vibrations got to do with anything? And how has energy, like right now we're in China, and I can already feel the vibrational frequencies is very different to that of Hong Kong. Now, I remember in the past when I heard people talk about vibrations and say there's different feelings and stuff and they can feel it, I used to think you guys are like crazy, what are you talking about? But again, you don't know what you don't know. Once you start becoming aware of it, you can't lose it. It's something that is just extremely powerful. So basically, with the laws of attraction in the universe, why we always say that you need to change your vibrations, and when you do, you start attracting different things. If you imagine yourself just like a radio, and imagine there's loads of different channels on a radio. So right now, you are tuned into your, 98.5 or 105 or whatever you're tuned into, right? And when you're tuned into that, you receive everything and you start seeing everything around you that's tuned into that same frequency. So you hear, you see, you feel a total different experience to somebody on a different vibration. So let's say somebody was on kind of a low vibrational frequency, which if you actually look at the frequency chart, the low vibrations are that of anger, hatred, jealousy, all of this type of stuff. Those people will always just see everything around them to be angry, to be frustrating, to be negative, and they find it very hard to actually attract positive things into their life. It's because they're tuned into that low frequency at the time. Did somebody just walk past my camera? Yes, they did. I'm gonna change a spot. So you don't know what you don't know. So a lot of people, they always complain that their life is a misery, things are going bad, everything's really bad for them. It's because they're vibrating at that frequency in time. So the thing is this, let's say for example, the more we complain, the more we are angry, the more we are frustrated, all of these different things, it kind of tunes us more into that vibration. And therefore our reality, what we see, what we feel, what we hear, the experiences we have is all of that vibration. So the question really is, how do you change that? We're going to change that in a moment. So if you really wanted to change your life around, therefore you need to change your vibration. How do you change your vibrations? There's numerous ways. Number one, you can do what I've just done now. I just went from Hong Kong to China. So therefore, my environment, because everything carries vibration, right? So the environment also has a vibrational frequency, and a lot of the time we are influenced by our environment. So by changing our environment is one way to go about changing our vibration. Now there's one other way I want to share with you in a second. In fact, there's numerous ways we can actually look at it, because if everything is vibration, by changing any factor around us will change. And there's another way, which is instead of changing the external, is to change the internal. And that's why I created this positive affirmation video, because words, emotions, all of these things, they hold vibrations. And so when we hear it enough and it drills into that subconscious mind, especially when it's in theta brainwave, these visualizations and guided meditations really start changing our frequency that's in our mind, therefore in our body, in every cell of our body, and therefore our vibrations, internal vibrations, change the external vibrations. So always understand this. Those of you who are used to my videos, I want you to type this below. External vibrations can change the internal vibrations. And internal vibrations can equally change that of the external vibration. But the easiest one to do is actually to change your environment, because the external doesn't usually require us to make any changes ourselves. By changing our environment changes our vibration. So if we look at it like this, we are basically like a radio. If you want to start changing your life around, tune your frequency to a different type of frequency. You can do it via changing your environment. You can do it via keep speaking, keep thinking with emotion to change your internal vibrations, and therefore will change your external reality. And finally, I think we're going to finish off here, because we need to head off. We've got a piece of land that we're actually selling here. Let me just tune this out slightly. Okay, got it. Okay, so we just need to finish off here. And by the way, I'm here with Kaina. And by the way, Kaina's just started a YouTube channel as well. So you guys gotta tune in. I'm gonna put a link to her YouTube channel in the description below. If you've enjoyed this video and if it's been of use in terms of your understanding about vibrations in any way, shape or form, please do support by hitting the thumbs up, and also comment below. Let us know where you guys are tuned in from. I'm not sure if I have actually anybody on here that's from China, just for the pure fact that the Chinese don't let you. We can't right now log into YouTube or Facebook or anything because we're totally locked out. But so if there is anyone from around this area or Asia, just let us know below. It's always nice to know where our friends are from all around the world. And finally, if you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because now I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, happy manifesting. Ciao. Bye from China.